Hello everyone, my name is Christian, welcome to my hobby blog. So today we are doing a arrow kind of collection, just showing what I have. So I did just do a haul video like a week or two ago, showing a lot of them that I got recently. But I meant to do basically this in that video, but I forgot. So I got so many new picks, all came in at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and show off my arrow collection. So I have about 30 something releases. They're not my favorite company. I really don't like how so the first issue I have is that a lot of the really good releases are region B only, and I know I can fix that by getting region 3 player, but I hate the whole idea of region coding. It's not their fault, but I intend on getting one soon. But the big issue I have with them is that they don't do slip covers or booklets after a certain amount of units that they sell, which drives me crazy because half of the movies I own here, they have slip covers on earlier editions, or I'll see in the special features comes with a booklet, and I open up my copy and there's no booklet. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they don't just package it with all of the copies, because it usually has those holders in the case for a booklet. Just throw it in there. Just throw in the printer. It's not that hard. But aside from that, I don't really have any issues. I'm not as interested in the movies that they release than, say, Vinegar Syndrome, which I have so much of to get through still. But we're gonna go kind of alphabetical after this haul I recently got, and I've watched a few. I have a whole stack up here from beside me. So first one I have from the haul is Takashi Miike's Audition. I love this. I've seen it before, so I bought it. I guess I was. The next one, I've shown all these, so I'm not gonna spend much time on them. Is George Romero's Always Vanilla. Haven't seen this one. It's the last of the George Romero films I haven't seen, so that's cool. This is Blind Woman's Curse. Meiko Kaji, who is amazing. I love her in Stray Cat Walk, and Lady Snowblood. So this is the last of the Arrow Video Meiko Kaji movies. Don't Torture a Duckling by Lucia Fulci, who I haven't had many of his movies yet, so I was trying to fill that out, this Severance Cell and Arrow Cell. The next one is another Takashi Miike, Dead or Alive. I got this a long time ago. I still haven't opened it, because I've already seen these movies, and I have it mostly just because it's Takashi Miike, and I like him a lot. So slipcover that I still haven't opened is the Black Society trilogy that has Shinjuku Triad Society, Rainy Dog, and Ley Lines. I've seen Rainy Dog. It's really good, but I haven't seen the others, so one day I'll watch them. And then this is a recent limited edition that I got that I was shocked that even Diabolic found copies of. It is the 4K Donnie Darko limited edition, and I think the big breakout star is the is this giant book, hardback book, that comes with a bunch of essays throughout. You can kind of see it, but I'm really excited to dive into this eventually. So it was out of print, so, and I got this for the same price as, it was like $40, so I was really happy about getting that. So we're gonna move on to standard edition, so no slips, and it's gonna be mostly alphabetical from here on out. Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Dario Argento. You're probably wondering if I'm gonna upgrade to 4K. I am not. I don't really want. I like this movie a lot. It's good. It's not Dario Argento's best because it's an early movie of his. So I'm just very I'll pass. So that's why. As much as I want to own a really nice 4K set, like the Donnie Darko one, I don't bow, crystal plumage, I'm good for that. So the next one is a Frank Henenlotter film, Brain Damage. I really like this one. It's a lot of fun to watch with a group of people who know nothing about it. The blowjob scene where what's his name? Elmo, the little creature that main character is infected with. When he comes out of the guy's pants and gets into the girl's mouth, and it looks like a penis in her mouth, and she's like actually getting killed with it. I love that. That really spoke to me. I don't know why. But, yeah, I have that. Another Dario Argento film, Cat o' Nine Tails. I'm not going to upgrade this one either. Although I like this one a lot more than Bird with Crystal Plumage. But I have that. It's good. Another George Romero film, The Crazies. I really like this one. It was really depressing to watch it last year, like during the COVID-19 outbreak. So it was very relevant watching it last year. So yeah, if you want to be depressed, and it's kind of amazing though if you think about this movie, because this was made in the 70s and it's still really relevant, especially now. So yeah. The next one is one is the first Arrow release I ever got. It is trying to find the director, Ken Russell's Crimes of Passion. Has what's his face, Norman Bates, what's his name, Anthony Perkins, who plays like a cross-wielding serial killer or something. I don't know, I haven't seen it in many years, but I got this like way back when during a Criterion sale. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, because Barnes & Noble sometimes will do both Arrow and Criterion, and they never carry any Arrow video releases. It was this and what was it, Children of the Corn, I believe, with the slipcover. And I was like, I don't really care for Children of the Corn, I'll get this. So I bought it. I remember liking it. So this one is a Dario Argento I do intend on upgrading to the new 4K Limited. It is Deep Red. I love it. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I want to upgrade the Cat o' Nine Tails. But for now, it's just this. But I really like this movie. I haven't seen really any special features on any of these releases, except for the ones I'll point out here soon. But this one I really need to get through because there's a lot. I love the music in this film. Goblin just knocks it out of the park. The best is in Suspiria, in my opinion. But yeah, Deep Red. The next one is one I recently found, or not found, but got. And during my 24-hour movie-thon, I watched this. It's Takashi Miike's The Happiness of the Katakiris. I love this. I'm really excited to finally own this. I've been rewatching this over and over for years on shitty DVD, and I finally bought it. So the next one, this one I accidentally got. I think I talked about it already on another video, but it's been a while. It is The Possession or something like that. The Possessed. So I have the original cover, so it's in Italian. But I thought this was the 1980s, like, one film from, like, in Eastern Europe, where they're in Germany, and there's, like, body horror and stuff. I thought it was this movie, so I bought it. And it came in the mail, and I was looking at it before I watched it, and I was like, I don't think it's this movie. And I watched it, and I was like, I don't care for this movie at all. So I need to get rid of it. There's a couple movies here that I need to get rid of. But I'm also the type of guy where I'm like, I just want as many movies as possible, and maybe I just wasn't in the right mood, so I go back and forth on selling stuff. So the next one is one that's a lot of fun. It's really cheesy. Leon, I know you're watching this. You should watch this. It is Rage of Honor. It is a weird, like, Japanese action movie, but all in, like, really awful English dub. It's directed by Sho Kasugi, who also did Enter the Ninja and Revenge of the Ninja. So I've heard those are really good. So this was just a really weird movie. It reminds me of White Fire, which I'll talk about here soon. And it was just really cheesy. This was a great time to watch. So, yeah. There's that. The next one is one of my favorite movies of all time. Reanimator. I have watched all of the commentary tracks on here. Maybe the documentaries. I don't think I've seen the documentaries yet. Or the interviews, but the commentary tracks are a lot of fun. So I absolutely recommend the commentary track with Stuart Gordon, Jeffrey Combs, and Barbara Crampton. I don't remember his name, but it's the guy who played Dan, the new hot doctor or whatever, who's dating Barbara Crampton. When all four of them are doing the commentary track, it's so funny. So many fun details throughout the movie. This next one is one that I finally got around to watching. Robocop. I meant to get this on like the limited because it looked awesome, but I never got around to it, so I had to buy it on standard. But I really like this movie. It's fun. It has what's his name from Twin Peaks. It is he plays the dad of Laura Palmer. But yeah, he's in this movie. He's funny. So Robocop. So the next one is one that I've reviewed on this channel. It's one of the first videos I did. It is another George Romero film, Season of the Witch. I like it. It's good. It's not the most interesting movie of all time, but I like it. So it's George Romero, so never gonna get rid of it. The next one is one that I haven't gone through all the way yet. I've watched the first 2 movies, I believe, and then the last one I never watched, because I watched the first few movies and then I was like, I'm gonna wait until I own it to watch the last one, because it was all on Amazon Prime. It is just a Street Fighter. I have a lot of fun with this. Lots of gore, great martial arts in this movie. So yeah, I don't really have many thoughts on it. It's good. So okay, the next one's another favorite of mine. I love it to death. Brian Usner's Society. This is the movie you do not look up anything about. Don't do it. Just watch it. I went in not knowing anything, and I wanted to throw up the first time I watched it when we got to the end. So do that. You guys can probably see the pile here soon. So the next one is another Meiko Kaji film. It is Stray Cat Walk. It's 5 movies. I thought about doing a tier list. Maybe I'll do that, but I can't really remember. There's one movie that's not good, and that's Delinquent Girl Boss, the first one. But I think that was just because I didn't really understand like what makes this movie a lot of fun, or this like series fun. They're not all in the same universe. It's basically like, I don't know. I guess it's just the same director and Meiko Kaji as the main character. So that's really it for that. I've got 2 more of the standards left. So the next one is another recent movie I watched for my movie-thon. It is Terraformers. It's not spelled like Terraformer, so, but it was just a little long. I've talked about it on my movie-thon. Go watch that if you want to know my thoughts. It's so precarious. Okay, so this last one is one that I got as a birthday present a long time ago. It is really dynamite. This stack is getting like right here, but I really like this movie. A lot of the lyrics by Tribe Called Quest, the rap group, is sampled from this movie. So it was a lot of fun to be watching this and hearing a bunch of lines that I've been listening to in the rap music. But this movie is really powerful and just like hard to watch. So it's kind of like Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song, where the whole movie you're just like, oh my gosh, this is depressing. But the music is amazing in this movie, so I definitely recommend it for that. Okay, I can actually see my computer screen now. So we're gonna go on to slip covers next. I don't have many, just a couple. We're getting down to the end of it. So this one I got a long time ago. The slip cover is getting all fucked up. It is Terry Gilliam's 12 Monkeys. I remember watching this as a young kid, like 7 or 8. And it was so weird and it blew my mind that I forgot it existed. And for years I was like, what is that movie where the kid keeps saying the guy running like at the airport? What is that movie? I couldn't find it for years. I bought this on a whim because I liked Terry Gilliam. I wanted to rewatch it, and I rewatched it and I was like, this is the movie. So it's great. I love this. I mean, all of Terry Gilliam's movies are good, maybe except for Time Bandits, which I had a rough time with. But yeah, 12 Monkeys. The next one's another favorite of mine. It is Franken and Lotta's Basket Case. I love this slipcover. This is why I'm really angry that we don't have mini slipcovers, because it would look so awesome, like with all of them. So yeah, I love this movie. I've seen all the special features on this. It's really interesting. The next one is one I already reviewed on the channel, like I think it came out even Monday. So this is Versus. It's fine. Way too much fighting in this movie. They needed to trim it down a bit. It did not need to be as long as it needed to be. The next one's another I reviewed like recently during my 24-hour movie-thon. White Fire. I love this. It was a wild good time. The slipcover's awesome, so I don't really have much else to say about that. So this one, I don't know if I've reviewed, but I know I showed it because I got it during the Grindhouse sale in October of last year, so a long time ago. It is, not October, it is April during that sale. It's a Zombie for Sale. It's 5 minutes too long. Like, it drug just enough. It's 2 hours, so no zombie movie needs to be that long, except for Train to Busan. Train to Busan is just perfect in my opinion. So we're on to limited editions. I have 2, well, actually 3 now because Donnie Darko. But this one I got for like 15 bucks with free shipping on Mercari, and then it was like later I found out it was like $100, and so I got lucky getting this like way after the fact. But it is Wes Craven's Last House on the Left. It sold me on slipcovers by Era Video because I was like, I'm just gonna get the standard edition. But there's a big difference between this giant hunkster and like that. So I am sold on limited editions. I try to get it every time. So I love the spine of it. It looks great. I love that. Just all of that. It's really good. So the next one is one that was my first pre-order of all time. The moment it got announced, I bought it. Tremors. I love this. I grew up on it. Watched it 100 times maybe from Blockbuster. And then Arrow announced this, and I was just like, click, buy now. So next we are going to do the 2 box sets that I own. So this one is the first one I ever bought, ever, by Arrow. It is the Ringu trilogy. The first one is, of course, a classic. The second one is okay. And the third one is pretty bad. I'm trying to get them out. But my favorite thing about this set is the fact it's like sticky for some reason. So my favorite thing ever is the covers, because this is cover 1. This is cover 2. You can tell she's getting closer. And then 3, she's crawling out. So I really love that. The special features are insane. This isn't even the limited edition, by the way. The limited edition, I believe, is black. So I think this looks way better. So I do want there to be a good like release like this but for the Ju-on series, because right now I only have Ju-on on Blockbuster DVD. Like, this is literally from Blockbuster. I can prove it to you right now. See, Blockbuster. So this is a really old release. I shouldn't have taken it off, but there was a Blockbuster sticker on this that said like last rented like 2003, 2004, and I was like, I don't know why I took it off. I've been a lot better about not taking off stickers now when it comes to like the books, like movies I get from my local bookstore. So yeah, I hope they do a whole series of that, but like in this format. So it looks great. I love it. So the last box set that I own is one that I thought I would like more. I watched the first few movies of it and I enjoyed it, and I didn't have any interest in the other movies. It is the Solid Metal Nightmares, the films of Shinya Tsukamoto. The movies I recommend that I've seen are Tetsuo the Iron Man, Tokyo Fist is really good, and Killing. Those are the three movies that just blew me away. But I don't know, the other movies in the set I just don't have any interest in watching. I watched Tetsuo 2, and that was more of the same, a little not as well done or creative as the first one, because I love the first one. But I also saw Bullet Ballet, and I remember nothing from that. That movie was just but Tokyo Fist and Killing is really good. Killing is like just like breaking down the samurai genre, so I love that. But yeah, that's really all I own. It's a lot. I'm not much of an Arrow person. I mean, I do have 32, I think, releases by them. So I have 33 releases total. So one more than I thought. But yeah, there's not many that I want to pick up. They just announced not just announced, but it's about to come out, Tale of Two Sisters. And I also want to get there was a recent one, the Sokai box set that takes together a bunch of like Japanese demon films together. One of them is a Takashi Miike one, so I gotta get that. There's not many others that I want to get by them. There's a bunch of like random stuff that they release. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.